just had my weekly Iceland shop delivered, and I thought I'd just share what I've got this week. First of all, I always keep pizzas in. I've still got one pizza in my freezer, so I only ordered 2. Again, quite a few of these things are repeat buys. So I got the 4 cheese deep pan pizza and the double cheeseburger. The chicken and sweet corn I've already got in the freezer for my son, so they're £1 each. Now, one of the new items I've actually got this week is this one. It's the No Bull burgers, 2 quarter-pounders, and these are actually meat-free. So I thought we'll give these a go. Sometimes I dish these sort of things up and don't tell my family just to see how they feel about it. So we haven't had these, and they're also vegan. I would like to go back to having one meatless meal at least a week. On the other hand, I've had to double up on the burgers, and I always have these, the quarter-pounders. You get 4 in a box for £2. My family love them. Yes, I've got 4 boxes this week. That is because we've got company on Sunday, and I've changed my menu about 3 times. But as I'm not quite sure, it can range from 5 people to 11, plus a dog and a toddler. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go down the burger range. And what I'm going to do is these in rolls with fries, and then along my breakfast bar I'm going to do lettuce, tomato, coleslaw, potato salad, cheese slices, onion rings, and then they can go along the breakfast bar and add their own extras, if that makes sense. Right, husband loves, sorry about the light, ash brownies, so I've got those, they're £1. Try not to rustle. Underneath I've got these crispy potatoes. Sometimes I do those in the oven, then when they're nearly cooked I will put some form of sauce on them, and sometimes some grated cheese, onion and sliced tomato, and then I'll probably do that with something like sausages. Yorkshire's £1. This time I've gone for the mint chopped chip ones. They're £1 for 6. And then repeat buy again is the southern fried chicken. They are, I believe, £2 a bag. I have got 2 bags this week. That's in case people don't want the actual quarter-pounders. They can have chicken instead. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a cheat. We do like the dumplings. I used the last couple last night in the casserole. So they're £1 at the moment. Battered onion rings for the burgers. I like to keep a bag of mixed veg in, especially as I can, again, put it in casseroles and stews. Something we haven't had. A lot of the bits that came out at Christmas, my family loved them. And on a Sunday or a Saturday, if we have our main meal at lunchtime, I don't always want to dish up sandwiches because the guys have sandwiches every day. So sometimes I do something like this, and I get little bits and pieces, and I do a little platter each, just to make it a little bit different rather than staring at sandwiches. They don't usually mind, but sometimes I just like to change it up. We've got a Mia's cheesecake. I believe that was £1. Then underneath I've got the strawberry gatto. That was reduced down to £1.50 instead of £2. That's all I've got desserts in. Hopefully before I start defrosting them, I will know how many people are coming. Now to a couple of offers. This is something Iceland started doing. This offer was £5, and I believe I saved £2. It doesn't sound a lot, but it all sort of amounts up. And it was a number of items, and you choose 5 items for £5. So in that offer, which are £1 anyway, is the French fries, especially as we've got company, as I said. So that helps. Another dessert, a cheesecake. Again, depending on how many people, is depending on how many desserts I defrost. The cheese and ham Kievs, these were actually £2 originally, and that's because my son's not keen on fish, which I'll be going on to in a minute. And the jettas for our granddaughter. I like to keep some form of chicken thing. We did have the unicorns before, so we got the jettas this time. But saying that, she wants what we have, so there you go. So that offer was £5. This was the fish and chip offer, and it was £5, and I saved £3, which is a complete meal. So it comes with the straight chips, comes with 4 Cadbury's ice creams, peas, and these 4 battered chunky cod fillets. Now I have to put my hands up to Iceland that is a meal, a quick meal, dessert, obviously your main meal, and you haven't got to think about it, it's there. Maybe not totally healthy. I am not a fish eater, I must admit. I can eat it with the batter on, I don't mind that, but I don't like eating fish, you know, when it's not got any covering on it. But I want to incorporate fish at least once a week if I can. So again, that offer I saved £3 on, and you got an instant, basically, meal. It's the same really with this. If you've got adults, kids, you've got your dessert, you've got your chips, whether you add baked beans to it, again, really reasonable meal. I did get some naughty bits this week as well, as you can see just here, but I'll go from the back. I always have these go-aheads for packing up. This is going to repeat buy since the beginning of the year. This is 3 for 2, sour cream and chives flavour. I just love these. These were 2 for £3. I did feel a bit guilty with the guys because I've stopped bringing a lot of chocolate and sweet stuff in. So we've got chocolate brownies, mini bites, and we have got chocolate cornflake clusters. So that's for the guys. And for packing up, I've got muffins. I've got the little plastic like muffin container that you unscrew the top. So that's handy for packing up. Right, this is the Easter one. These were £1. Jelly bunnies instead of jelly babies. And I'm going to get a couple of packs of these, get a pack each week for Easter baskets. And the reason I got some extra little bits and pieces in is because my Iceland shop is over £60 a week, and they've been doing an offer that previously, if I'd spent £60, I'd get £8 off my next shop. So the £8 I spent on the extra bits ready for Easter. So we've got this these jelly bunnies. I've got the Aero bar, twirls, and a pack of Kit Kats. So I've got 4 extra little bits and pieces. And also these, I got 2 of these, and it was 2 for £4. So I think I may have saved, I don't know, was it £1, £1.50 each? I can't actually say, because again, the sheet they give me, unless I go online, I can't check the price. But anyway, these were 2 for £2. So £2, yeah, sorry, £4. These were £4. So they were £2 each. Let me get that correct. So they were 2 for £4. And I say, I want to put these in the Easter baskets instead of an Easter egg. I'm not sure that I am actually going to buy Easter eggs. I know you can get some reasonable ones, but sometimes I think solid chocolate, like that Aero bar, when you look at the weight in it, it's probably more beneficial than buying the actual Easter egg, especially for adults. Not so much for little kids. Whether I get a tiny Easter egg for my granddaughter, I don't know. But anyway, for the adults, so clarifying, these were 2 for £4. And I don't know if they were originally something like £3.50 each. Again, for our granddaughter, I'd like to get these snack packs of fingers. These were on offer, I think these were on offer 2 for £3, I think. So I've got the medium curry and I got the sweet and sour sauce as well. Bananas were 90p. I've got some barbecued sauce. That was £1. Coleslaw and potato salad, again, I think they were £1 each. Tomatoes, not 100% sure about those. And then we've got the pork and egg roll, self-explanatory. And then I got some peppered ham and some roast chicken. I didn't get cheese this week because I've still got 2 full slabs and a half that I haven't started. And these meats and cheese and salad, I want to be able to do them in these fork mini rolls for change. So, milk, £1.09. Again, granddaughter. Let me stipulate, our granddaughter does not live with us. They visit regularly, so I just like to keep bits and pieces. Sometimes things like this, it's a bit squished, I will send back what is not used. So it depends on the date. Sometimes, I mean, these are dated the 28th of March. They're coming hopefully this weekend, so they may take the rest of them home, unless it's something that's non-perishable. Something I was limited on buying was the My Two White Warburton's loaves, which is 50% white, 50% wholemeal. These are for the 800 grams, if I remember rightly, and these were actually on their offer, 50p a loaf. Now, I know I normally get the Warburton's white. They don't mind the My Two White because it's 15.50, but they normally like white bread. They're not keen on brown, but I was only allowed 4 loaves, and I thought I could stock my freezer up because I don't know about anybody else. I can pay sometimes if I happen to go around the corner shop, and sometimes Tesco's, it can be up to £1.27, £1.47 for a Warburton's loaf of bread. So I stocked up. Yes, Warburton's rolls, I've got 4 packs of those, again, to go with burgers because I'm not 100% sure who is going to be here for dinner on Sunday. Going for my granddaughter is these Pom Bears. They were £1. Skips, husband's favourite, aside the curly ones. They were £1. And then the Walkers behind, 20 packs, £3. And then you've got, I had this the other week and it seemed okay. And I believe they were £2.50, 3-ply soft white toilet tissues for 9 rolls. So I'm hoping I got the prices right. Sorry if I've rushed through this because I want to get my freezer stuff away. And I've talked a bit faster. I do have my Coke, which is down there, the corridor, because my hall, because it goes under the stairs. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.